can't tell if we jinx this guy or I can't tell you, Mario. But the reason why I'm saying that is because Aldon Smith, the guy that we gave the benefit of the doubt last week, who, by the way, just signed a contract with the Seattle Seahawks, which we'll link down below if you want to go find out more about that. He just got arrested again, Mario. Again. This time, he got arrested for second-degree battery in Louisiana on Saturday. So basically, what ended up happening, Mario, was that he got into an altercation with some people, and he ended up choking someone unconscious. It was inside of a coffee shop in Chalmette, Louisiana. And what ended up happening was the victim went to the hospital but didn't have to stay overnight, and the victim suffered severe injuries. And now Aldon Smith is facing a fine up to $2,000 and or 8 years in prison. We just gave this guy the benefit of the doubt last week, and this is what he goes off and he does. Um, and before I continue, Mark, I actually have a few things to say. This article was written by Mike Triplett, who was an ESPN staff writer. So let me go first, okay? You were doing so good, man. You were doing so good. You had a whole year where you weren't in trouble. Now you go to another team and now you're getting in trouble again. And now because of that, you're either facing a $2,000 fine or 8 years in prison, or both, because it says and or. So it can be one or the other, or both. Come on, dude. What the hell is wrong with you? Like, you remind me of Josh Gordon if all of the suspensions did not have anything to do with drugs but with crimes. That's basically what's going on here. He is basically the Josh Gordon of crimes. Because Josh Gordon kept on getting suspended for drugs, which his situation, I mean, it's a bit understandable. He's been through a lot, and a lot of people resort to drugs to kind of cope with those emotions. But this is different. You can't cope with emotions by committing crimes in public or just in general. Really? Come on, Drew. Like. We were talking about it on. I can't remember what day it was. It was either Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. But we were talking about how like he was given more chances. Like he just, last year he wasn't getting in trouble, so we thought that was kind of it. You know what I mean? That was it. He kind of learned his lesson. He moved on from it. And now he's getting in trouble again. Like, I don't understand what the problem is, dude. I really don't. Aldon Smith's been arrested a lot in his tenure in the NFL. I think this is like the fourth or fifth time he's gotten arrested. I can't remember, dude. But come on now. He missed 4 years of football. No, I almost said baseball. I don't know why. He missed 4 years of football because you wanted to go out and get in trouble. Come on now, dude. What the hell is wrong with you? Now, obviously, it's like, a lot of people are like, oh, isn't it like an alleged victim? Because it says in the article, this dude got arrested for it. So I'm not so sure, if the alleged part is real. I don't know. There's not really a lot more details on it, but if there's an update on this, we will give it to you guys. But as of right now, Mario, it's not looking good for him. Because if he's facing a $2,000 fine and or 8 years in prison, it's just not looking good for him. It's not looking good for him. Let me go to the article and see if they said that there was any like videos or whatever. It doesn't really say any. Oh, it says that there was a new news release, but as I'm skimming through it, and as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really say if there's like a video or whatnot. But I don't know, Mario. It's just at this point, it's not looking good. Because if you got arrested for it and you're facing that kind of penalty, it's not looking good for you at this point. So I mean, with that being said, I'm not gonna wish Aldon Smith the best of luck. I will say though, the victim, I hope he gets better. I don't like to see people in that situation, whether he was in the right or wrong, it doesn't matter. We don't like to see people get hurt. And if there's an update on this, we will let you know about it. But as of right now, Mario, I want to know. I want to know more details about this because we just gave this guy the benefit of the doubt, and now he's out getting in trouble again. I mean, come on now, what the hell's wrong with you? And one more thing before I pass it on to you, Mario, guys, make the right damn decisions. I cannot stand sitting on my ass on here every single week saying that to you guys or saying that to the world. I really can't stand it. Come on now, I get it's 420 and you guys want to smoke some weed. But damn, make the right decisions if you're gonna do that. Come on now.
Yeah, I completely agree with your name. First, we say many times, make the right decisions. I will say this though, I'm not sure if you mentioned it, but the victim was taken to the hospital. They ended up not staying overnight, but they did have severe injuries according
Yeah,
to the news
I
report.
believe I believe I
Yeah,
mentioned that, but if not, thanks.
which I find very, very odd considering the fact that they had severe injuries, but
Yeah,
hospital and keep them overnight. But I don't know all too much about that. What I will say is this, Nate, okay? It is unfortunate, you know. First of all, before I say anything, I just want to say to the victim, I hope that they make a full recovery, you know, praying for you. But look, this is alleged, okay? So we're not sure exactly. We're not okay. This is alleged, okay? They're looking for a warrant out on his arrest, okay? But this is not a 100% like, yeah, Aldon Smith did it, okay? Here's what I'll say though, okay? There's a warrant out for his arrest. So first of all, that's not a good sign on automatically off the bat. That's number one. Number two, they can't even reach him. They tried calling him, they couldn't even reach him on his phone. That's number two. So now you're making yourself look even more guilty.
Mm-mm.
Number three, if he gets charged with guilty by this, he will go to prison for 8 years, Nate, or a $2,000 fine, like you said, or even both. Look, we said it. We said Aldon Smith. That 1 year he was with the Cowboys, he was doing fine. We didn't hear about no drug crime. We didn't hear about no abusing any NFL policies. We didn't hear about him doing any drugs or him doing any or him doing anything wrong. We didn't hear about him regarding an assault. We haven't heard anything about that. He was doing fine. I don't understand what made him unhinged like this. Seriously, to the point where you choke the victim to the point where they're unconscious. Really? What I don't understand is this, okay? People get into fights. We see it so many times. Okay, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, we promoters of that? No, but you know what, Nate? Look, there are times, like sometimes where like people fight and they just can't control it. Okay, I understand it. Do I agree with it? No. Here's my point. You're an NFL player and you did this outside of a coffee shop. Like, what could this guy have possibly? I'm not, or what this person could have done. I'm not sure, okay, because I wasn't at that coffee shop, so I don't know what went down, okay. But you also got to remember, like, look, I'm an NFL player. I make millions of dollars a year. Most likely, my life financially and right now is probably at a better point than that person's. So why am I gonna be violent towards them when they could take everything I have and I get nothing out of it? You know what I'm saying? But to beat them up. Come on, like let's be smarter than this. Seriously. Look, it's unnecessary, man. It really is. These athletes continue to forget. They continue to forget that they're looked at by the world.
They're
Some
looked at
people
by the world because they're public figures.
right, and they're looked up to people to different people, and they forget in the part that they make millions of dollars a year. That you have your life is basically blessed to be playing in the NFL because and to be making that type of money. That other person's life isn't as blessed. You know what I'm saying? They're not making millions of dollars most likely. So they will come after you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, people, if the person was instigating him, ignore it. Because if you don't, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. Okay? It's as simple as that. This person doesn't have anything to lose, most likely. You do. You got millions and millions of dollars to lose. You got your NFL career to lose. There shouldn't be a reason for this to happen, especially to choke him out unconscious. You know, I can see if Alden, like again, I can see if Alden Smith like pushed the guy or like punched him in the face. Like I can see that stuff, you know. But to choke him, come on. I mean, he shouldn't push them. We're not encouraging that neither, like pushing or punching people. We're not saying that. But again, anything besides choking the dude unconscious almost would probably would probably would probably be any somewhat better than what he did. You know, like it's not only did you use violence to solve your problem, but you used it in like one of the worst ways. You know, the dude was choked out, like he was unconscious. So I mean, like, look, I can keep repeating the same things, Nate, but I'm just ashamed that we gave him the benefit of the doubt and he continued this. That's what I'm ashamed. And I feel mostly for the most part, I feel bad for the Seattle Seahawks because they just recently got him not too long, not even I don't even think it was like a week ago, Nate, that they got him. And already he hasn't even joined the team yet, and this happens. Come on, Aldon Smith, dude, when he first started his 2 years in the NFL, he was going to be a star. He had 33 and a half sacks in 2 years. People don't understand how impressive that is. Okay. And then he goes out and does something like this. And he just continues to get into trouble. And it's very unfortunate. It really is, you know. You talked about Josh Gordon, but his problem is absolutely different, like you said, because drugs is an addiction and it's something that he's had trouble getting off of. But now he's in the Fair Controlled Football League and he's doing well there. But but with this guy, man, like come on, just crime after crime, really? Just stay out of trouble. It's as simple as that. So, with that being said, Nate, to the victim, I'm wishing them the best of luck and a speedy recovery, To Aldon Smith, man, look, I can't. I'm just disappointed that he got went back to this. And to everybody watching, again, we're gonna say it one more time: make the right decisions.